Hello, people. We have 15 minutes left to submit the solutions to the form, so don't forget to submit what you have built so the judges can see your solution.
Wonder how far I can take this. Oh, cool. Yo, guys, we're live streaming. What are you making today?
We are making a AI business analyst.
An AI business analyst.
Yeah, it's basically kind of takes in data from any Google sheet
Uh-huh.
and creates interesting visualization out of it.
Cool.
Like charts.
And what tech are you using in the back end?
So we are using kind of like E2B for all the data analysis stuff
Uh-huh.
and Composer's Google Sheet integration
Cool.
and through AI for the agent.
And what about the LLM itself?
OpenAI.
OpenAI,
GPT-4.
of course. Okay, cool.
Thank you, James.
Thank you. Yo, guys, we're live right now. What are you building?
We are building testing automation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool. You think you have a shot at the finals?
sure. We have.
I believe in you.
Then we can demo it.
Tell me about your team. What makes you the best?
Sorry?
What makes you the best team?
We let the code talk.
All right, we'll see. Yeah, watch that. There's already 48 people watching the live stream.
40?
48.
48? Wow.
I just think, yeah, I'll just start it.
Really? On his what?
Well, you should go say something in front of the camera.
Hey everyone. Where are you streaming it? On Twitter or what?
Yeah, they're probably mostly from Twitter, but I stream on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch.
Nice. It's good.
What do you use to it's called StreamYard. StreamYard. Yeah, it is. And you get lots of bugs. Why are 54 people? Why are 55 people watching this? That's the question. Oh, you submitted it? Yeah, actually, I think you're good. What's your project? GPU, code gen. What language do you use? Try to. Is that good? Yeah, look how many people are watching there. They listen to this. So hopefully they'll watch it too. Uh, yeah, right? That's okay. No, I can't touch that. Yeah, we have a case of yeah, so, I also did, I also did a contest of jobs. There's also at the beginning, it was like rewind. So try this whole
Okay, last minute to submit your solutions, and the judges will start visiting your team. So get some name tags or some email or something. How the judges can find you, and we will just walk around and see what you're doing. So please submit your solutions now. Whatever you have, just use Google Form because I'm turning it off. So last chance.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks everyone for submitting. Now the judges will walk around the teams and evaluate the solutions.
That's cool. But you've been working on the plot, the straight plot for a long time. A little side project. How did you get the all the data from? That's awesome. That's sweet. That's really cool. Is it hard to see? Cool, sweet. Yeah. To play around with that myself. That's really cool. I do produce videos. I help them with creation of content. But like, I think some of your projects also like feature that on your blog, YouTube or something. That would be yeah. Because honestly, a lot of we are trying to do so many different things. We don't really have time to topic that right? We're just trying to do very good sort of project, but some of the stuff people are looking to really depth that we have arts in, which is awesome. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, they should start coming around. Yeah. Oh. Hey, you're live. What? Oh my god. Hey, guess how many people are watching? 114. But 115 are correct too. Okay. So, so fortunately, the social media platform is also recorded. It's strictly recording. But I was going to suggest that this is something that you also record, but yeah, we should do another one because we should do another one because then you have like a clean version without the extra stuff. Yeah. The second thing, hackathon, yeah, just getting so getting the brand what are you put so Rashik said it. Like someone we know, like someone we know. Okay. Can I get a mark? Great. So there was one yes. I'm open. So we haven't got like serious. It's pretty actually like so. As long as it's an idea, seeing doesn't work. Yeah, I still like to discuss it. It's not like I just want somebody to 30. I think how you think about I'm not sure. So for there's no other option. So I guess of course, I think yeah, do that. Yeah, I'll do this The whole idea is maybe so right now we're doing
How are you guys doing? Already?
Yes, we did.
How are you feeling?
Pretty fun. Still wait and see.
Did you talk to the judges?
No. Should we?
The judges talk to you. I think. Maybe I got that. Yeah, I think the judges. Hello? That's good. Yo, guys, live to 2 people and 130 Twitter bots right now. did you just did you just talk to the judges? How did it go?
It was they were amazed.
Really?
Like 3 words.
Did they audit?
Access to the source code.
Yeah. Did they audit your code?
What?
Did they audit the
They
code?
were like, "This is beyond my comprehension." So
Cool. Can I see the demo now?
sure. Let me restart just in case.
Okay.
Because this keeps failing. All right. So the general idea is you might have some code that's generated by an LLM, something like this, where I can generate code. We don't know if it's going to go back and do some crazy stuff, delete your database, buy Bitcoin, whatnot. So when you
Right.
execute this, you want approval. So anything that can make an application, we pause for human approval. So GET request gets auto approved, but a post request needs approval, and we also identify the line it's coming from. So you can say whenever it comes to this line, person domain always approve. So right now, I'm going to approve it. I'm going to go to the next request, and again, the GET request gets auto approved. Post has to wait. I can go ahead and reject this now, and now this will sort of end the whole loop. So
You guys did it. You did it. That is really cool.
Oh, we did.
Well, I hope this is coming to E2B very soon.
yeah, you can buy it for 20 grand today.
20 grand.
Right.
What about like a pair of headphones? Or I don't know what all the prices are.
We'll take that.
Yeah, what are we gonna do if the whole team wins? Who gets the headphones? That's my question.
This is insane. But did you try to Thomas and Rush again?
Yeah, Thomas loves it. Basic,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Basic loves it. Thomas hasn't seen it yet.
Okay, that's sweet. Good job, guys. I'll see you up there.
See you out there.
Yeah.
This doesn't work yet, but I am working on this. And it was in you see a UI with a bunch of charts.
Yo, guys, the judges.
I'm planning to improve this. I'm waiting on
I don't know, man.
Korea.
Let's go. I think you're great for that.
So I'm going to use Korea to pretty much search for all the stats that I have to compare that I'm selecting. And once I get
I'll do either side.
Anyone went there?
Yes.
Yo, the entries are really good. Are they? Well, yeah, good to hear. You're just speaking the something. Like I already know two that definitely. So which one? Six. One is using E2B to create oh wow. You don't even have to. It doesn't matter. Sure, it's and then the other one is the one you guys, like for me, I like this days. I'm gonna choose it. I'm gonna one for me too. Sorry? One for me too. Yeah, definitely. Always. Here.
Professional version based generate thank you. Not.
You're checking the live stream to figure out what's going on here.
We are finalizing. Okay, people, a few more minutes until the judges decide who's the finalist. But you can already book dinner and you can book here for the TV for the demos that will come soon. We're just finalizing in a few minutes, so if you want to grab your food, just do it now.
I really like
Hello, hello. Okay, give me a few minutes, few seconds. Um, we have uh, we have 8 final teams. Oh yeah. We have 8 pilot teams. So I will say the name. You will raise your hand to make sure you are here. And then we will start with the presentation. Each team will have 5 minutes for the presentation total. You should, we invite you to encourage you to actually do a live demo. And 3 minutes can be on your spent on your project, and 2 minutes answering questions. So those 8 teams are CyberGuard, okay, you're here, Mandroid, Accelerator. Okay, I see hand there. Hackathon within a hackathon. Hackathon within a, okay, see there. Sherry Limeade, okay, there. Automagic UN Engineer. There you are. API Guard, guys are there. Get AI. I agree with that. There you are. Open Networkers. Okay, you are there. Perfect. So we are starting with CyberGuard. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Scream yes if you're ready. I can't hear you. You are ready? Okay, come on. Big one for Scott. Big one for CyberGuard. Let's go.
Hello everyone, we are CyberGuard. So we have built a chatbot application where we can text code like Python code snippet, and then it will figure out the like vulnerabilities it has. Then it will also provide remediations for it. And I'll just give a demo for it. So this is the video, and we have like one example in this. One is for Pro, and the other one is like a race condition, which I grabbed from the Google common vulnerability Python code. And then if I take this, then I just test this. Okay. Well, in the meantime, my team is showing the graph over this and showing the back end of it. Yeah.
I hope you see it is a really simple app. We are using Yama Index. And we have 4 steps. One, the one is the identifying the vulnerability. It is a simple name. We are using 5 words everywhere. And the second one is more like a React agent where we have multiple tools. We use one tool, and the other one is just a simple tool. Well, I don't know. Second one, and last one was also the one with React agent. We use the E2B to generate the test and to run because multiple times the tests were not working. That's why we use the React agent with the E2B, and the last one was just a simple summary.
Sure. Okay, I'll just show the demo which I have. Okay. So and use this as a text input. So and then it will go through the code and then and it will show the original, and then it will also give the possible fixed code with this, and then it will like what are the race condition as I seen in that verified with the from Google we just checked it. So I don't know. So yeah. Any questions?
Any questions from judges?
What happens if you rerun it or regards to the race condition text at the start?
Oh, can you repeat the question?
No, you can.
No idea.
Yeah, so when you copy and paste the code about the race condition at the very top line, okay, what happens if you just paste in the code about the type of race condition at the start?
Just not constant at the end because there's a comment on it.
Oh. So I'm so sorry. Can you just repeat once again?
Yeah, so when you copy and paste it, you copy and paste the race condition text.
I'll do it out of the
Without the
Okay.
that'll be the field check source code, but not the comment under there.
Okay. Got it.
Let me section starts.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
One big round for Cyberguard. Thank you all. Next one, Mandra Explorator. Where's Mandra? There you go. After Mandra Accelerator, there will be Hackathon with the Hackathon. So get ready. In 5 minutes, we will presenting.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Mandar. My project is Android Accelerator using agent. So Android is my user, so I'll get it everywhere. So I just decided to name it bot. So overall, we see there's a lot of still coming up, but NVIDIA is bottlenecking the entire industry. They start 30K GPU, but we don't have as many GPU programming experts out there. People can't learn, the learning curve is very steep. So there's an alternative to this, something called Triton compiler language, which OpenAI came out last year, but it was developed by everyone, Meta, AMD, and everyone. But even learning Triton is a upward curve. You don't want anyone to ramp up as soon as early. You want the entire area to boost since we come up with open bottlenecks more bigger and larger need for acceleration. So what I've built here is a Android acceleration, which would in turn generate Triton code, which can be lowered to Kinta, Rockin, or CPU, and in turn this can be run on accelerated computing anywhere. So what all capabilities we have in the tool? So main thing is I create a bunch of websites like GitHub, open repos, tutorials, which have the Triton API and examples for multiplication, doing task attention, all these things. Tokenize all of this, create a vector DB using Facebook AI semantic search, so that you can look up the tokens and find out similar examples. Then there's something called Taberly, which offers an internet search API. So what I'm doing is I'm creating all these different functions which our coding agent can call into. So one is our vector DB, second is the internet search, and the third is the E2B code interpreter. So once it generates a code which can be accelerated on GPU, how do you verify it works? So it will iteratively run it on the code interpreter until it gets a working solution. Until it doesn't get it, I have set the prompt that it would regenerate code 3 times until it runs quickly. So you get accelerated GPU code without any knowledge on the GPU architecture. Definitely some optimizations are made over here. So tools I've used them E2B, the code interpreter, Firefox chat for setting up into and like return chats in Firefox embeddings for embedding using vector DB, like the queries which we have from our documents and the search for internet search and LangChain for plugging all the tools together. So let's see how we. I'll not set up everything. Let me show you. So let's just run through the code. Fireworks API, and the Tavily API, which is just a tool which we can call for the query, call the schema or whatever input we pass in. Then I set up a simple scraping, like a simple scraping script to go across all the keyboards, look at all the listed files in it. Everywhere it finds one Python, it would dump it into a Python file. So I'll quickly run through it. It will take a lot of time. Yeah, yeah. Then I'll also go through some of these URLs to see what, just load like the website out of these URLs and see how can we split them using the tokenizer and dump them into a phase database. Now this acts as our vector to retriever. This would be again another tool like the internet search. And then finally our tooling agent, like code interpreter agent from E2B. So just looking at some intermediate code, getting the messages. Then we are calling to chat work, which is like a multi-tunnel setup. You can just call in any model, provide how many tokens you want, how many tries, and then provide all these different tools which your agent can call into, set up a prompt template, and just plug everything into your and bind the tools together. And you have a now, main effort over here was in defining the preamble, preamble is like a system prompt which the agent needs to go through. You're just telling the agent what tools is available to it. First, it should serve the FTP, then it should serve the internet, and then finally execute the code in your interpreter. And finally, there's a lot of time was spent in this part, since we have provided with some examples of the computer scenario, we have done everything, like softmax functions for computer examples. And then you just ask for it. You generate writing code for vector addition. It's going to give you a code which is suitably good. Like I can't say this is the most optimized version, but you can see it's giving us working code. And you can ask it like how fast it is going compared to your CPU baseline. It would tell you like what is the hardware type you mentioned, how much time it would take. So just to verify this, I just tried to install Python and Torch and copy over the code and see what boost we get compared to PyTorch. We see almost it doesn't look like yeah, so we see almost a 11x boost compared to your CPU version. So thanks.
Thank you. Okay, and one question.
You double check the output compares to the Python baseline.
Yeah, yeah. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Next one is Hackathon within the Hackathon. And in 5 minutes, it's Sherry Lyman.
I will start with 5 minute time. I will let you know when you're as well. Are we guys ready? We're ready? Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Hi everyone, so we're on the hackathon. When this whole thing started at the beginning, I basically didn't have any idea hopefully that's relatable. So my whole premise was that since I didn't have any ideas, how about just try to simulate this whole premise of the hackathon itself? And so basically, our whole premise is to run a hackathon and thereby have different hackathon participants. Have different hackathon participants, have them generate conceptual ideas. From there, move on to create their own ideas in sandbox environment, create some code. From there, they'll pass it on to an LLM as a judge. The LLM as a judge will have its own rule name, its own rubric, output of final score, and by that it helps judge that. If the code at some point keeps iterating through, erroring out, and ultimately fails, then the judge will give it a -1 and be very disparaging. All right, with that, I'll let you take it away.
Yep, so I'll be moving on to the demo. So just to show you guys what this solution is about, mainly you can put in a hackathon specification of, for example, this hackathon. Or if you just want to generate ideas, you can just generate ideas quickly. And it will give you a bunch of ideas. You can set this to as many ideas as you like. And in each of these, you can basically go into here. And this makes use of the E2B sandbox to actually run the code, populate it, and we're actually making use of Llama 405B. I think it's insanely fast for it's a 405B model. That's pretty cool. So you can see that actually there's an app you can interact with, you can add stuff, and just to show a second demo. Let me see. Yeah, just to show that. Yeah, and basically you can do this for like any number of ideas. And moving forward, we want to actually like automate this process so that every time, let's say we generate 10 ideas, it will just run on in the background. And basically, for every idea, you can get a preview and basically see how the demo looks like. Yeah, and you can see here, fingers crossed on the demo box. That no, it does not work. It's supposed to be a whiteboard app. So going back to our idea generator. So once we've found all the ideas and we checked all of them, we can simply judge the ideas. And from there, oh, this is such a this is a very medium scoring, but I can obviously change this with the prompting. And basically use this scoring to get what's the best idea and a good idea to work on a hackathon for, instead of building something like this. So yeah, and finally, one last feature that we really wanted to build, but didn't have the time to, is that once you have all the stuff in the leaderboard, basically, once you have all the stuff in all the best results, you can actually, over time, you can actually make use of this to actually fine-tune your own model, which can take in the initial prompt and the final code that you generated, and basically make use of that to basically make a better hackathon idea generator, so that over time you get something that keeps improving. So that's the whole thing, and open to take in any questions.
Any questions? There's one.
What is the hardest thing that you guys need to do this company?
Yeah.
So the question was, what was the hardest thing you had to do?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was like coming up with a good boundary between it being able to do certain tasks and it not being able to do certain tasks. Some of it was like even some prompt refinement in terms of making sure that task is something that you could do that a couple of hours. Because sometimes it would go crazy. And for example, before we would try to do a whole project where you're importing it OpenCV and trying to make a whole complicated model. And so just managing was something that was important about not making it too simple.
Any other questions? If not, you are good. Thank you so much for your presentation.
Next one is Cheryl Lyman. You got that. Here after that, I'll imagine you are Q8. So get ready.
How risky.
find resolution. But I don't think we have a chance of try. Yeah, like 30 seconds. Fine, let's do it. Okay, so are we guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Hey guys, yeah. So the problem we wanted to solve was that a lot of us are building developer tools because that's the builder's era. I think we're solving for other developers to build bigger, better things. And one common problem with developers we found was that a lot of the how-to guides that the tools that we want to use are being written, but they're quickly going either out of date or they're getting broken because some of the dependencies. And that's a big problem in the sense that you can't have like a whole workforce or your developers or PMs just constantly checking if that is a certain area that we take care of. And we're using developer trust, which is very important for like this kind of product, which is developer tools. So we built a tool using E2B, power crawl, etc., where you basically give the URL which has technical log and it checks for you if it's fully working. And you can also in the future, we're hoping to have like where you can press it. You have a running sandbox with the application where you can just like instead of building yourself, have a live version you can play with and see if it solves your problem. So let's see if this UI works. We can
So
yeah.
So we used cursor a lot and we used Framer, Next.js, for front-end stuff. As you can see, there's simple form, space the URL, creates an entry. Once you hit this button, it's going to actually trigger the LLM loop. What it's doing in the background is it's actually taking this, going on database, converting into Markdown, file, and then after Markdown, it actually tries to chunk the blob into different code recipes. So the example I'm using here is a structured output blog that OpenAI published. And this is not a trivial blog post the way that it has many examples in it. So the first one is map tutor, the second one is text summarization, and so on and so forth. So the app is trying to make them into 3 different code chunks or code recipes and execute them separately. Still analyzing, and then individually report whether the code recipe was successful or not. So for that, we spin up a E2B sandbox, upload all the code, figure out whether it's Python, Node.js, create the requirements for package.json file, and then a main.py file. We also have an environment here, which right now it's not working, but you can supply API keys in the blog post that typically doesn't exist in the blog post, so that the sandbox can actually run. So this is an actual execution from the sandbox. This is the URL that you can SSH and see the actual code. Then print out if there's any error, and you stand it out that was there. So it runs through it. We are still facing some issues. It's randomly failing. In some places looking for data. But overall, that's the demo. At the end, you will see a success that hey, the blog actually executes successfully or not.
We did find 2 issues. One in E2B's documentation. Thomas had sent you a link after where your Python documentation doesn't have a reference and it's broken. Like if someone tries it, it won't work. And then in the same blog post that you are sharing, they don't have a mention of a JSON import, and they're actually just running like JSON loads and it'll fail. And if it's a junior developer, it won't work for them. So that's another thing we found. But yeah, there's a bunch of things to be ironed out, but some of them.
can you show one that was broken with base mark?
Yeah, so if you can show the example, scroll down. Yeah, this one. If you scroll down, then there's a JSON nodes here. Yeah, so they have a JSON nodes nowhere in the file. They are importing JSON. And so it was like, I don't know how to run this because the code that you gave me doesn't have this import. And we asked them specifically to not complete the code as it's given because that has a delta that like, the person should know information. It's their choice, like, but it's not let you block. So this is an example where we got that.
Yeah, it's so there are some other issues around n. For example, it weirdly n would fail without n. Yeah, so we did pass the API key and it's succeeding in the console in the first code execution. So
won't be able to show you an exact thing for you. But finally, we did find packages which were failing, and when we saw it was in fact not there.
Did you use fireworks?
We did it. That was almost. Mine is yeah, if you guys would love to use this, reach out to us. So that we're planning to make this a full thing because it's almost half working. So we'd love to get feedback and get it to work for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. What about wait, are you guys Cheryl Ahmed or automatic QA engineer? Cheryl Ahmed, thank you. Automatic QA engineer now. You're presenting now. After that, API guard. Big round for automatic QA engineer. Come on. Let's go.
All right, so we have Bill.
Yo, who's from Dell? Ah.
So it will be addressed in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks at least. 2/3 will be addressed. Yeah, probably 3. And I release some specifications. So yeah, they're probably will be new this stuff. Now I'm when they're using just addressing a lot of docs that a lot of those that
You have 4K or
Okay, 2 more minutes. We have technical complications. Bear with us. It's Windows. Okay, sorry. It's Linux. Same argument as well. It's GPU drivers. API guard, are you ready? Like, advanced? Yeah. Okay, so you can switch and you can go on API guard.
Yeah.
okay, so we'll stop 5 minutes break. I will let you know when you're on the last time. So we're going to be all this even better. Just make sure to I don't know.
So for that demo, a bunch of like nonsense and basically the digital part of the library, and there's like a branch of iCache.
That's good.
Log them on.
Ready? Go.
What's up, everybody? We are API Guard, and today I will show you incontrovertible evidence that even with the world's safest code sandbox E2B, the LLM can still generate code. It does some very unsafe things, and we set out on a journey to fix that. So the LLM can generate code that can't access your system, but maybe he wants to buy a lot of Bitcoin. Now, depending on what time of year it is, maybe that's a good idea, but you probably want to review that one first. But let's say it writes code to drop your entire user table. That code can still execute no matter how secure the sandbox is. And so what we've built is a system for agents that write code and execute it to pull in humans for approval. And Nurvir's going to show you, why don't we just jump straight to the demo, and then we can maybe come back to one of the other pictures later.
Yeah, so here we have some template code, but I'm also going to generate some scary requests. So this is LLM generating code. This one is a very simple one, so you can read it and understand it quite clearly. So we're doing 4 types of requests. If I try and execute this now, this runs in E2B sandbox. Behind the scenes, we get requests, which is sort of benign, so you can approve it automatically. But we automatically go into your code and pause on any mutation request. So post request might be something dangerous, so it needs a human approval, and we go in and ask for approval, and you go ahead and approve. You can also see on the side, we also hook into your code, so it also shows where that request is coming from. So for example, this next one goes to the correct line number, and again, I can go up here and approve this.
You're approving the ransom to that?
Yeah, just for demo. Just for demo purposes. And then here I can go in and I can check this one. And in this case, it's going to end the LLM chain. So again, the goal here is that you want to prevent your LLM from going out into the world and doing something nefarious, which might be bad for your system, it might be bad for a no-code user who's using LLMs to write code. And eventually you want to go towards something like macOS, where it asks you to either allow once or allow always. So for example, maybe requests transact 1,000 Bitcoins isn't that bad, and you would always allow. So yeah, this is sort of like the first iteration, yeah, you can talk about it.
Yeah, so I mean, this was sort of developer mode. I think this is built for the future in the world that we're building for, where agents are not just directly in human interaction, but they're living out there in the world doing things and being able to contact humans for approvals on risky actions. I think we're good, right? Questions?
Is it stage in your request?
Yeah, for now.
Can you repeat it? Sorry, yeah, what's the question?
The question was versus requests. Right now, yes, because that's what you can do today. The goal is anything, ideally that poetry would look into, that there's a lot of existing tooling, and you can just go in and say, okay, this is sort of like a mutation request. So from at an ideal level, it's anything that causes a mutation. If you just do a GET request, then that's not enough interest.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier to like do a proxy and then save up my proxy that way. That way, any tool you provide is actually.
Right. Right now, I'm doing a proxy, so we intercept the network request. Maybe that's why we like when you make the request, we intercept it, we pause execution, and then we ask for a user, and then we also have a timeout. The user to respond. So we do proxy.
There are many cases where an API call would be low latency. In this case, you are stopping it right at basically latency can be infinite until a human reviewer. What do you think about those use cases?
I think the upside of allowing the LLM to write code that can do these certain more impactful things is worth the cost of sort of setting up your code so that they can handle those interruptions or longer calls.
And also, so the developer gets to choose when this proxy is active. So of course they can turn it off. But if it's, for example, some sort of transaction that you would normally want the human to get involved, that's where this is sort of eventually, this is also we sort of wanted to call this sort of dev mode, where you can do this during development, and then when you go to prod, you can say that when an API request to this domain happens at this line, that's what goes into your code, then you can always go ahead. But if there's some different line, you can sort of see in the database like, where these requests happen and when to actually move to it. So yeah, it's up to the developer to let it go or to.
So why not have the code that is self-known, like having regulation on the screen?
Why do you think humans are smarter than LLMs? This guy drives a Tesla, too. Are you an FSD guy? I mean, yeah, that would be great, but I think for certain risky things, the LLMs aren't smart enough yet.
I think ideally you want to If you want to maybe like screen off of the system and maybe say for something that's very, very critical. So if it's like trying to drop all of your database, maybe you want some tools for that. So I think there's always going to be workflows where you want to the human. And this is sort of like, there's a lot of people writing generated code, code applications. They don't even know what mutation is. So for stuff like that, you can show like a Slack URL, a Slack image, where you can sort of like send a message to your Slack, like you would have done, right? Like when you merge PR, you know we want to do for that. So this is okay.
All right, sorry, no more questions. We'd love to keep talking all you want to. People come see us after.
API guard, one big applause. There we go. Now, automatic QA engineer, try number 2. Are you guys ready? Let's go. And after API, automatic QA engineer, we have Get AI. Get AI and then open networkers, the last 2 teams.
Just make sure you come in. There we go. Okay, section to zoom in. 5 minutes, ready? Yeah, there we go.
All right. So what we have, it's the way to do automation testing or a UI. So for example, to automate the QA engineering part. So when you build an application, you want to test if everything is working correctly. What we have to think about is a way to make that process easier by describing your use cases and describing what you want to try in your application. And what we will do is we will automatically generate tests to produce the test case and output a screenshot of the test if it has passed. So I will start to do a demo of it. So it's a CLI tool where we can pass the URL to Drive. And so now I can say click on sign in. And so for the flow, we can create tests like that. So here I can generate the code and send the prepare the code and run it on E2B sandbox. And after that, we will get the result of the test. Try again with another. So okay, so I will continue. Try again with another. You can change log, link, email.
Is this sequential or?
So yeah, we can pass multiple test cases. Okay. And so behavior we want to receive and to test and to generate the code for it. So it's running. So here it's a run test, and now we can see it have actually navigated. It have actually navigated to the page and started to enter the email. Yeah. Click submit on this, and so we can create test cases but on different
Okay, that's some more things like.
So good question. Are those screenshots you got from the E2B box? Or?
Yeah, exactly. So what we do is like it's running on inside the. So we use service to run the browser, and we save the file inside the E2B sandbox, and we download the file the URL to display it. So exactly, and we use the compiler works of the LLM files to generate all the codes and
For example, we try to say go on Google.com and search again the basketball results. It will generate some code. Okay,
so yeah, we figured out that the LLM or not it doesn't always the correct JSON format. So we need to have a better round to have more structure in JSON output.
Yes, it's a sort of lottery. Like sometimes the JSON comes out as right. We select you see that like we got in search Google Classroom results, and we got the screenshot. So we could process it.
I mean, meant the evaluation of the test without that.
So now I can write the code so I can actually do any tests. So if I actually said check that the score is 91.9, we would actually be able to find the boxes.
Okay, thank you.
I'll go ahead and QA here.
Thank you guys. Last two teams, and then we will be announcing winners. So now we have Get AI, and after that, Open Networkers. Get AI. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Hello, everybody. So our idea is Get AI. Essentially, what this is an interface that aids to help developers simplify and visualize and gain insights on their API interactions in a way that couldn't be done before. So it begins with a natural language query. The user will ask a question based on an API that has been ingested by our agent, and it will, ask a question based on the API it wants to query. So we mocked up a bunch of different, APIs. We some customer management ones, in addition to like order management ones. But we have the React agent, where under the hood it has two tools. The first tool is a JSON tool that ingests all these different APIs that the user is wanting to provide. Second tool is, of course, the E2B code interpreter. So what occurs here is after the user enters a query, the large language model will translate that query and look for the user's intent. And the next thing it will do is kind of come up with a schema and translate that into some sort of Python code. And this code gets ran and interpreted by the E2B code interpreter, and the results, some insights are displayed to the user. So as you can see here with this question, we have configured the React agent. So it continuously iterates and improves upon its answer until it finally comes up with this. And then this is the final code that it comes up with. This is the output result of the query. And these are some of the insights that we've generated based on that query that the user had. So we can enter some other questions. So like, list all the orders for my different customers, or actually find all 100% of the inventory.
Yeah, let's try one with a graph. That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah. So that it's a different API that we've ingested with our agent. So essentially, from improvements perspective, from UI level, it'd be nice. Like the next step would be changing kind of all the streaming to like a little button or something indicating that our agent is thinking before we output this final answer. And then another thing that we were kind of interested in doing is after the agent, does all of its reasoning and thinking and displays the code and the results, it'd be nice to have a Postman-like interface where the agent can dynamically enter in all of the fields, like the get request, the request URL, whatever request body that it wants to pass in, based on whatever the user asks for, and it will go ahead and make that query. So as you can see here, another one. Pulls all the code for the electronics and inventory, breaks down the results to give you some analysis, and the user can continue asking different types of questions. So we can ask about statuses for our orders.
Yeah. So yeah, even if you don't use a strict find all my customers, find all my orders that are electronics, you give a natural query that's a little more abstract, I guess, and it'll still be able to handle that and identify the user's intent and produce your results. Which we'll see. One downside that we have right now is it'll take a little while though, and we haven't sent anything to the user back to indicate that, but hopefully this doesn't take too long. There we go.
So as you can see, it decides what APIs we have at our disposal, translates the user intent, comes up with a schema, and comes up with the results after you use.
We'd love to take questions though. We're about a minute. Yeah.
Is there a reason that you guys chose, because you're streaming directly to the user, is there a reason why you chose JSON as a output format?
Yes. Should I answer that? Yeah, JSON is amazing because of the open API specification. So as long as the user provides us with like their open API specification for their APIs, the React agent can digest that and then be able to produce these like results and interact with APIs.
Oh, I'm referring to the current interface directly to the user.
Oh yes. So
honestly, we want to fix it.
I think it's according to like the streaming of like it's everything the agent's doing like on its own. So a lot of that is interacting with those JSON files. So it's just spitting back out saying, "This is what I'm looking at. This is my decision I'm making," and stuff like that. Yeah. Definitely needs to be formatted better. Almost.
Okay, if we don't have a question, we round of applause.
Thank you. I think I'm the last team for tonight. Then we will sing the judges and announce winners. Open networkers. Hey, last team. One last round of applause.
It's good to know that turning it on and off will still do something.
Make sure to my API
My hypothesis is it doesn't. It's just
Yeah, we want an API that will give us CUDA errors just to convince the site
You was thinking about that. Okay, go ahead.
Hey guys, so we built open networking. So open networking is a miniature hardware device which will sit in your smart classes. And so it'll help you find out who you should talk to at your next networking event or conference. So you can walk up wearing this in your classes or your T-shirt or your hoodie, and open networking will tell you details of the person of your request, and also give you a full pickup line from the Twitter or the LinkedIn. So we're using agents that run on E2B to do the scraping. So I'll go more into detail the architecture, but I think we'll do the demo, and while the process happens, we'll talk more about what we did here. So can I follow up to the demo? So So this is the interface of Open Vision that we built, networking and integration with superpowers. And once we get started, we'll connect to the device. So I'm just connecting to power, but ideally the battery. We only have 5 hours, so ideally 3 minutes due to time constraints. So the device is on, so you can see it's running, and click start, and you can see this playing with this device. We've got this little animation by Apple, and it's great. So a little bit forward. So we'll take a picture and do the one with less planning. All right. So I'll go ahead and as the process happens in the background, as the AI agents are doing their job, I'll do my job of explaining. All right. So we'll go back to those, but I'll explain what's going on here. So we capture using the digital camera, and it's ultra low power device. It lasts 4 days with a single charge. And once we capture it, we send it to the agent, ChatGPT, and ChatGPT then writes code to scrape Chinese browsers which don't have any problem with displaying people's images that are similar. So the reverse search will be right there. And once these results are back from E2B sandbox, we then go back to the AI agent, and we send these results to DeepFace. So DeepFace is an AI model which will compare the picture that we've been using the device, the smart glasses, and then compare it with the scraping results and see the similarity between both of these images. And if the confidence score is more than 80, we'll get back and the result is back. So I'll switch back to this screen, and then just so you can see, I don't think you can see it here, but is that really?
Yeah, it is. It's mine.
Yeah. So we got here, and it says you're passionate about tech and writing new stack of stuff like that, answers, essays, and yeah. So it gives you a little bit of context about the history of the web. So someone in the event can come and talk to you more comfortably. So yes, that's it, guys. Thank you.
Try it on someone from the audience.
Yeah, we've tried all of just I only didn't get all the judges, but the rest of all we can try. Yeah, so 20 seconds. But
We can do it.
we can do it. So
Would any, not a judge, would any participants like to volunteer? Yes, sir, please, come on ahead. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It'll take like around 40 to 50 minutes from the execution complete.
Okay, so just explain what it's doing. Explain what it's doing right now. So
it's doing scraping in the backend, comparing with a model and seeing the similarity between the scraped images and the image that we capture right now with the smart glasses. So. Okay, no, it doesn't work on all people with certain conditions and all of that as well. But I think comparing all the things, we around have 80% of hit rate between judges and audience now. So yeah, that's
more of like the information you have online, obviously, we can scrape that information.
Thank you for the demo. Thank you everyone for your attention. We will take with the judges, go over the scoring, and then we will call 3 teams for the first, second, and third prize. And that's gonna be wrap of tonight. If you are leaving already, which you should, because you should wait for who's the winner, you can grab a free E2B t-shirt on your way back. There's some free t-shirts at the reception. So yeah, thank you everyone for attending today. Wait 5 more minutes. We'll come again with the fun announcement.
And now we have it's still dying. Now there are three teams that are dying. So, and we and all the judges. Guys, can you go to the first room so basically
Well, wonderful. Oh, I love. If you had seen me, it would
Okay, everyone, can I get your attention, please? We are about to announce winners. Good. Okay, so hello. Can I get everyone's attention, please? Hey, there we go. I like this. Keep hype. Okay, so we picked three teams, first three teams. It was very close. So the difference is 1 or 2 points. So very close picks, very hard picks. But so the way this is going to work, we have three prizes. All these three prizes are good: mechanical keyboard, noise cancelling headphones, and Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses. And because we gotta think that all these prices are good, we like the first team pick one prize out of these three. Second team, the second prize, and the third team gets the last prize. The cash is you need to pick on the spot. So the first team is Mandroid Accelerator. Yay! Yes. Yeah. Great job.
Congrats.
So we have three prizes: noise canceling headphones, speaker and keyboard. That was the pick. You get E2B. And you will also get Fireworks credits, and you will get E2B credits. So we'll
How many?
uh, it's on the lower page.
I don't remember.
From the top of my head because
Okay.
okay.
There was Mandroid Accelerator.
Mandroid Accelerator, it was first prize. And also I like to ask winners to hang around like 1 more minute. We would love to take a picture with you. Second team,
Okay. It was
it was by 1 point. Sherry Lyman. Sherry Lyman, are you here again? Oh, there you go. No, you can pick up one prize and you can get 2 T-shirts. We'll give you 1 more T-shirt on the website. The keyboard. Oh, Meta Raven Paralysis. Congrats. One more round of applause for Sherry Lyman.
the third team.
The third team that gets mechanical keyboard. Point difference, 2 points. So
2 points. And
it goes to API Guard.
Yeah.
Congrats, guys. Congrats, guys.
I want to ask winners, all the winning teams, if you can come, and we will love to take a picture of all of you with our prizes.
Everyone here? I think
You moved well with that. Nice. Congrats, guys.
thank you, congratulations. Okay, thank you very much everyone for coming to the hackathon. It was our first hackathon here, so we appreciate all the submissions and let's enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you again.
It's too laggy. It's too laggy. So, it's like, oh, it's what the heck? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, we'll stop this week. I learned a lot about